changes. Turn and face the strange changes. Don't wanna be a richer man.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 6 of Chad versus Change. Two-part episode, but it's going to be super quick. I got rehearsal here in a few minutes. So I just wanted to do a regular check-in about me. Everything in terms of weight and weight loss is kind of at the same right now, which is expected with the increasing workout regime and things of that nature. The past couple of days I've been like incredibly sore, which is what people call DOMS or delayed onset muscle soreness. My arms the past couple of days got to the point where like I couldn't even straighten them out all the way, but it all came around. I was feeling good today. Went to the gym after a couple of days off, which was really good stuff. Yeah, so went and did back today. Was feeling really good. One of the positive things that I see or I feel about doing the whole workout routine, another positive aspect is just how it helps with anxiety. You know, going to the gym, you especially shaped like me currently, you look and you see all these people who are like crazy buff, and you get all worried and concerned about it. You're like, oh man, look at these people judging me. And you learn to kind of just throw that out the window, because at least you're there doing it. And if there are people that are judging you because you are weak or you are not lifting as strong or you don't look the way that they look, well, that's their problem and it's not yours. And at least you're out there doing it, busting your tail, trying to get better, you know? And so that's been really good for me, you know, just it's a big thing for people who get started like, oh man, I don't want to go to the gym and look in with all these people who are really strong. Well, they had to start somewhere, and maybe genetically they were already predisposed to being shaped a certain way, but getting there and getting in the door is important, and there's nothing anybody's going to be able to do to stop you from doing it. So it's been helpful for me, I know, to experience that. So that's it on that end. Next part, happy Father's Day to everybody who's a father. And a father can be many things, right? A father can be biological. It can be, you know, a stepfather. It can be, you know, a teacher to somebody who needs a father figure. It can be anything. So happy Father's Day to you. I'm actually sporting a shirt right now. It says Love Team Teddy, which is a shirt from a family in Texas. I went to grad school, the Wilder family. I went to grad school with Eric. We got our MFAs in acting together. One of the best fathers I know out there. He now has 3 children, and Teddy was just born just recently with Down syndrome. And following their journey on Facebook and all of that. And I know that with Teddy's parents, he's going to be a very happy boy and live a very happy life, which is amazing. Yeah, so just a few statements on my dad for Father's Day. He was a good dude, and I miss him every day. Which, if you would have asked me that when I was 10, 11, 12 years old, I would have said, no way. I would have said, I despised him. And I think I despised him in the way that a child despises their dad who is hard on them. I was always thin-skinned, always have been, still am. And my dad was the type of guy where if I got a B on my report card, I'd be scared that he would yell at me. And, you know, if he gave me something to do, like a chore or something, I would always kind of, if I did it wrong, which was most of the things, he'd end up he'd want to do it himself because he realized that I was not doing it the right way. And so it was just, he's always was rough around the edges. And then when I got to high school, friends would come over, and all my friends loved my dad. They're like, oh, your dad's the best. I'm like, oh man, my dad is the worst. He is the worst. He's so, and that was my perception of him because that's what I saw, and that's what I felt. But it was just because he wanted the best for me. He felt that he needed to push me, and he was hard on me in the way that he loved me and supported me and wanted me to succeed in anything that I did. And that was really hard for me until I got older, until I would, until I went through that phase and I was 18, 19, and I realized what he was about and who he was and what he was trying to do and how he supported me choosing to do theater and came to the shows and all of that good stuff. And he always looked out for me and helped me in any way that he could, and was always incredibly supportive. And as I got older, I think as a lot of sons do to dads and daughters, to dads, they realize what their father or their mother meant to them in a completely different way. And our relationship for the last 10, 12 years, was completely different and was really good. It was always good. That I don't want it to sound like it never was, but when I was young, I felt like he was hard on me, and it made me angry. And now I know why, and I know what he instilled in me. And so it was good. And all that stuff was filled with goodness. And the last couple of years, the last decade was awesome. It was, I saw what all my friends had always seen and what everybody in the community had seen about him, which was very, very nice. So the past 2 years without him has been rough. It's been a rough go of it. I think of him every day, and I miss him every day, and the things that he did for me. And I know that there's probably a lot of you out there who are dealing with the same sort of thing. So my thoughts are with all of you whose mother or father are not with them, especially on days like today. But just cherish them and know all the great things that they did for you, as I did for my dad. So thank you, Dad. Happy Father's Day, if you're hearing this. So anyway, have a wonderful day. I've got rehearsal now in 2 minutes, so I'm going to go inside. I'll see you all later. Dads, relax. Do whatever you want to do today. Kids, be good to them. Everybody else, have a great day, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.
Change it. Turn and face the strain. Changes. You wanna be a richer man.